Are you an avid coin collector or someone who just loves history? If so, you might want to pay close attention. Today, we're diving into the world of the bicentennial US quarters from 1976 and uncovering how these seemingly ordinary coins could be worth big bucks. Minted to commemorate the 200th anniversary of the United States, the bicentennial quarters were produced in huge numbers. However, not all of them are created equal. Some quarters from 1976 could fetch prices far beyond their face value, making them a valuable addition to any collection. So how can you tell if you have a valuable bicentennial quarter? Here are a few key things to look out for. Look for the date 1776 to 1976 on the coin. This is a clear indicator that it's a bicentennial quarter. Quarters minted in Philadelphia have no mint mark, while those minted in Denver have D mark and those from San Francisco have an S mark. The ones from San Francisco are generally more valuable. Just like any collectible, the condition of the coin matters. Coins in better condition typically fetch higher prices. Renowned coin expert to shed some light on the value of these quarters. Can you tell us what makes some bicentennial quarters more valuable than others? While the majority of bicentennial quarters are quite common, there are a few key factors that can increase their value. These include rarity, condition, and any errors or variations in the minting process. Some bicentennial quarters have been known to sell for $400,000. These include quarters with double strikes, off-center strikes, and those made from special silver-clad collector sets. So the next time you come across a bicentennial quarter from 1976, take a closer look. You might just be holding onto a piece of history that's worth more than you think. Next up, focusing on the 1977 Lincoln penny. Without a mint mark, this penny, often overlooked, can actually hold significant value, especially in certain conditions. Let's explore its worth in today's market and how you can identify if you have one in your possession. Before we delve into the value, let's understand why this particular penny is unique. In 1977, the Philadelphia Mint accidentally produced a small number of Lincoln pennies without the P mint mark, which is typically found on coins minted in Philadelphia. These pennies were intended for circulation but are now highly sought after by collectors. To determine if you have a 1977 Lincoln penny without a mint mark, you'll need to examine the coin closely. Look for a clear date 1977 and the absence of a mint mark, which should be located below the date on the front side of the coin. The back of the coin should feature the Lincoln Memorial. Using a magnifying glass can help you examine the coin's details more closely, making it easier to spot any anomalies such as the missing mint mark. Now, let's talk about the value of this coin. In extra fine condition, meaning it has minimal wear and retains most of its original luster, a 1977 Lincoln penny without a mint mark can be valued at around $300,000 or more, depending on its overall condition and market demand. The value of this coin has been steadily increasing over the years, making it a valuable addition to any coin collection. In summary, the 1977 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is a rare and valuable coin, especially in extra fine condition. To identify if you have one, look for the absence of a mint mark below the date. If you're lucky enough to own one, its value could be significant in today's market. Next up, specifically focusing on the Monticello 5 cents Jefferson Nickel from 1939. This coin without a mint mark is a fascinating piece of history with a unique value in today's market. We'll explore its background, its current value in fine condition. The 1939 Jefferson Nickel holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its iconic design and historical significance. This coin was minted during a time of great change in America, as the country was emerging from the Great Depression and on the brink of entering World War II. The Jefferson Nickel, first minted in 1938, replaced the long-running Buffalo nickel and featured a new design honoring Thomas Jefferson, the third president of the United States. So what is the value of a 1939 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in fine condition in today's market? Well, it's important to note that the value of any coin can vary based on its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. In general, a 1939 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in fine condition can fetch $200,987 or more, depending on the specifics of the coin. Now, how can you tell if you have a 1939 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in your collection? Here are a few tips to help you identify this valuable coin. The 1939 Jefferson Nickel was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. If your coin does not have a mint mark, it was likely minted in Philadelphia. The date 1939 should be clearly visible on the front of the coin, beneath Jefferson's portrait. To determine if your coin is in fine condition, look for wear on Jefferson's cheek and hair, as well as on the steps of Monticello on the reverse side. Fine condition coins will show moderate wear but will still have clear details. If you're still unsure, compare your coin to reference images online or in a coin collecting guide to confirm its identity. In conclusion, the 1939 Monticello 5 cents Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark is a valuable and historically significant coin that is highly sought after by collectors. Its value in today's market can vary, but in fine condition, it can fetch a respectable sum. If you think you have one of these coins in your collection, be sure to carefully inspect it and consider having it appraised by a professional to determine its true value. Next up, uncover the hidden treasures of the Washington Quarter Dollar 1990 with D mint mark. If you're holding one, you might be sitting on a gold mine. Now let's talk about the Washington Quarter Dollar minted in 1990 with the D mint mark. This particular coin, often overlooked, can hold significant value, especially if it's in good condition. But how do you determine its worth in today's market? First things first, take a close look at the coin's condition. A good condition means it should have minimal wear and tear, with all the important details, like the mint mark and design, still visible. Inspect the coin for any scratches, dents, or discoloration. These imperfections can affect its value. Next, focus on the mint mark. The D mint mark indicates that the coin was minted in Denver. This is crucial because mint location can impact rarity and value. Consult a reputable coin guide or use online resources to determine the current market value of the 1990 D Washington Quarter Dollar. Keep in mind that prices can fluctuate based on demand and condition. Believe it or not, some 1990 D Washington Quarter Dollars have sold for $200,550 depending on their condition and rarity. If you're lucky enough to have one of these gems in your collection, consider getting it professionally graded and authenticated. This can significantly increase its value and appeal to potential buyers. So whether you're a seasoned collector or just stumbled upon a forgotten coin jar, remember to keep an eye out for the Washington Quarter Dollar 1990 D mint mark. You never know, it could be your ticket to a valuable discovery. Thanks for joining me on this numismatic journey. Until next time, happy collecting.